Hey there. So last week we finally talked about the major scale. In this case we have an E flat major scale. And the way we made a major scale, or what makes it major, is the order of whole steps and half steps. Remember, whole, 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 half, or 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. Well, wouldn't it be easier to not have to write all of these notes, all of these accidentals up every time we're using an E flat major scale? And, well, there is an easier way, and that is using key signatures. So today we are talking about creating flat key signatures. So you'll see we have an E flat, we have an A flat, we have a B flat, and then another E flat. We can actually just put those at the beginning of the line, and this tells us that every B flat, even it could be this one, this one, this one down here, every B is going to be flatted. Every E is going to be flatted. Every A is going to be flatted. That's what a key signature is. Now, I want you to memorize this. B, E, A, D, G, C, F. I'm serious. I want you to memorize that. B, E, A, D, G, C, F. You should be able to say that in your sleep. Some students just memorize B, E, A, D, G, C, F. Some say bead and then greatest common factor. But whatever works. This is the order of flats. Okay? You'll notice as they're written up here, the first one we wrote was a B flat, and the second one we wrote was an E flat, and the third one was an A flat. This will always be the order you write flats in. Always. You will never have an A flat unless you first have written a B flat and an E flat. So, order of flats, and it goes that way. Any questions? No? Okay. Step 2. Check it out. C major. As we've talked about before, key of C major has no sharps and no flats. It's all white keys. Now, a flat key, every flat key has the word flat in its name, except for F. The key of F is a flat key, and it's just the key of F. It's not F flat, but it's F. So key of A flat is a flat key. Excuse me. Key of G flat is a flat key. The key of B flat is a flat key. The key of F is a flat key. The key of G is a sharp key, but we're not talking about that this week. Okay? So you're with me. B, E, A, D, G, C, F. C has 0 sharps and flats. Well, now, let's figure out what is the key for A flat major. And just to trip things up, let's do it bass clef. A flat major. This is what you do. First of all, is it a flat key or a sharp key? Right, it's a flat key. Start at C, has 0 flats. Go the flat direction, which is left to right. And when you get to the end, you go back to the beginning and you count until you get to A flat. So C, we have F, B, E, A. How many did we count? 1, 2, 3, 4. The key of A flat has 4 flats. C has 0, F has 1, B flat has 2, E flat has 3, A flat has 4. All you do is count. What are those 4 flats? And watch out, this is where you're going to mess this up. You always start at the end. Because like we said, B will always be the first flat you write. And then E flat, then A flat, and then D flat. And that is the key signature for A flat major. Step 1. Count from C, which is 0, count until you get to the letter. Once you get that number, step 2, write your flats starting with B flat until you get to the number of flats. So G flat major. Well, it's 1, right? Because it's right next to G, or right next to C. No, we always go the flat direction. So we go the flat direction until we get to G. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Key of G flat major has 6 flats. What are they? Start at the end. B, E, A, D, G, C. Or if we write it up, B, that's a B, sorry. B, E, A, D, G, C. Okay. Step 1, count from C. Step 2, write from the end. What about C flat? Well, we're already at C, so it's 0, right? No, remember, C major, 0 sharps, 0 flats. So we have to count until we get to C again. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flats. That's all of them. B, E, A, D, G, C, F. Notice this notice this F flat is actually the space below the staff here. You can do that. So that is how you write flat key signatures. Okay? Great. Have a great day.